Hi, my name's Donovan. I run a digital marketing agency, and today I've got a quick presentation on the do's and don'ts and highlighting some mistakes that I often see martial arts school owners making. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna jump straight into it. I've been meaning to record this for a while now, but things have just been coming up. So if you're getting this and you asked for it like a week ago, I'm sorry about that, but here we are anyway. So I'm aiming to highlight some common mistakes made by martial arts school owners when advertising. These are specifically what I see when people are advertising on Facebook. So yeah, I'm going to jump straight into it and hopefully this helps. So simple common mistakes that can kill a Facebook ad campaign. What we will cover, we're going to go over how to avoid location-based mistakes, what campaign objective you should be choosing, why bad ad copy can ruin your ad, examples of high-quality ad creatives and why they are important, examples of good offers that you can use. So mistake number one, bad location or targeting. So this sounds pretty obvious. Obviously, you need to target people in the correct location, but too many times do I see scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through Instagram, and I get advertisements from martial arts school owners, and on the opposite side of the country. You shouldn't be targeting people too far away. There are ways that you can accidentally target too far away, and I'm going to jump into those in a minute. Due to iOS 14, sometimes the odd ad will target too far out of your location. This is absolutely normal, but just make sure that you are following these two little things, and that should be limited as much as possible. So the first one is you need to make sure that the distance is set to a comfortable distance that people can travel to and from. That's going to be location dependent. Some locations people might be willing to travel further. In other locations, you might know that people aren't willing to travel that far. So that's going to be down to you. But for example, we got this one here, 7 kilometers. At the absolute maximum, people may be able to travel 7 kilometers to go there, go to the gym, and go back. People are going to be able to do that twice a week or whatever. So just make sure that you're targeting people in your location. And a second one, this is vital really, is you need to target people who are living in the location. Facebook's automatically will be trying to target people who go to that location. So you could be targeting people who travel to Birmingham for work or travel to London for work or wherever you are based. You don't want to be doing that. You want to be targeting people who actually live in that location, as they are obviously going to be the people who use your gym. So moving on, mistake number two, the wrong campaign objective. So I often see people, and I was actually speaking to someone the other day who wanted to run engagement ads. Now, I wouldn't recommend this, and the reason for this is Facebook is really good at targeting the people who are most likely to do what you want them to do. So, for example, if you want engagement, you want people to like or comment on your post, Facebook's going to target your ad to the people who are most likely to like or comment on your posts. But if you actually want to get leads, you need to be targeting and doing lead campaigns. The reason for this is Facebook knows who's most likely to become a lead, so it's going to be targeting those people, and it's going to make it as easy as possible for you to track your leads. However, if you're doing an engagement ad, it can be hard to track whether or not an ad campaign is being successful. So as I said, leads are what you want to be doing. That's what you want your campaign objective to be. Don't treat yourself into engagement ads. You don't need to overcomplicate it. As I say here, if you want leads, ask for leads, don't overcomplicate it. Mistake number three, bad ad copy. This is probably one of the main ones that I see. Ad copy is your one chance to tell people what you offer. One of the main parts of a great ad, it is one of the mistakes that I regularly see. So I'm actually going to dive into a little bit of a basic ad copy structure that you could use. This isn't too in depth. There's literally courses that teach exactly how to write ad copy. Ad copy is a very, very in-depth thing. There's lots of different ways that you can write it to grab people's attention. But I'm going to go over the basic ad copy structure and what you need to be doing. So number one, you need to be grabbing. First of all, I'm going to say I am running through these as quickly as possible because I know you can pause it, you can slow it down, you can take notes. So that's why I'm talking so quick. I'm trying to get through these 5 mistakes. So if anyone wants to go through it quickly, they can. So yeah, number one, an attention grabber. You want to jump out to your audience. So I've put here, parents in Bristol. You're a martial arts school in Bristol. Parents in Bristol. That's the first thing you're going to write. Parents in Bristol. So if they are a parent scrolling through, parents in Bristol, they look at that and they are instantly being called out to. So that's how you call out to your audience. And then you want to include something that makes your audience read on. So maybe a bit of curiosity. For example, love for your children to feel more confident. So parents in Bristol, love for your children to feel more confident. Why is he talking to me? How could my child feel more confident? So they're going to read on. Third, why. You want to give them a solution. You want to tell your audience what you're offering, and you want to be straight to the point. For example, here we help children grow their confidence. It's never been easier to sign up at XYZ Martial Arts. We are now offering a 7-day free trial. You're telling them what? You're telling them why. So, for example, parents in Bristol, love for your children to feel more confident. We help children grow their confidence. It's never been easier to sign up at XYZ Martial Arts. We are now offering a 7-day free trial. Easy to read. And then final step, tell your audience what to do next. So you need to do a call to action. Lots of ads don't have call to actions. You need to tell your audience what you want them to do. Otherwise, people probably aren't just going to act. People aren't going to act. So click here to claim your first free sessions. Limited spaces available. So parents in Bristol, love for your children to feel more confident. We help children grow their confidence. It's never been easier to sign up at XYZ Martial Arts. We are now offering a 7-day free trial. Click here now to claim your first free sessions. And then it also says there's limited spaces available. It further adds some scarcity, and it just makes them want to act now even more. So this is an example of an ad copy that could be better. I've tried to blur out any information. It's first one that I saw. It's absolutely fine if you want to run your ads like this. So I'm not firing shots at this person, but this is an example of an ad copy that could be better. It's not easy to read. People have really got to focus to read it. And then this is an example that might be a bit better, easier to read. I'm not going to go through that properly. You can pause it and have a little read. But it's a lot easier to read. It's a lot easier to see the benefits, the what, the reason why. So yeah, there's your better ad copy. And as I said before, that was just a baseline of a type of ad copy that you could write. There's lots of different ways you can write ad copy, but that's just a simple one there for you. Mistake number 4, a low quality creative. This is probably the mistake I see the most. And it really damages your brand by sharing low quality creatives, and it's not going to make anyone want to come to your martial arts school. So the image of your ad grabs your audience's attention. That's why it's so important. So it needs to be high quality. High quality images means you're a high quality brand. Don't underestimate the effect that a low quality image has on your brand. Think now, if you're scrolling through Facebook, you're scrolling through and then you see a picture of some clothes and they are scrunched up. It's a low quality photo. It's not going to excite you. But if you're scrolling through Facebook and you see some clothes that are the sort of clothes that you'd wear and they're neatly folded, high quality image, or they're on someone, high quality image, you're more likely to press on that ad. And you got to think the same for you. Just because you're not the customer, you need to put yourself in the customer's shoes, put yourself in the potential member's shoes, look at the ad. Is that ad good enough? So you need to avoid bad quality blurry images. I didn't want to take any. I was going through Facebook ads library, but I didn't want to take anyone's images because I didn't want people to look at this and feel bad about their images. So I'm just going to say bad quality blurry images is something you want to avoid. Photos and quotes taken from online, you don't want to do that. You want to use photos and videos taken from your gym. Images from fights. You don't really want to use photos from in the ring from fighting. And the reason for that is because most people don't want to learn how to fight. Most people who come across your ad just want to come and lose some weight, or they just want to do fitness related things. They're not looking at the ad to fight. So if you put up a Thai boxer in a ring having a big fight, throwing a big nasty elbow or something like that, it could scare away some potential prospects. These are some good quality examples. We did a couple of these, but we didn't necessarily do them all. But as you can see, that's just an image. It's a high quality image. This was also taken from the ads library. TKA, very, very nice ad there. A few different ads here. It's clear what they're offering. As I said, these are just some baseline examples. Very easy to do if you just spend a little bit of time trying to do it. And then mistake number 5, a bad offer. So I've put this as number 5 because not everyone offers something. You don't have to run an offer. The ads probably will run better if you have a reason for someone to actually take you up or become a lead. So offers are often ran with successful ads. For an offer to be successful, it needs to be something a new member would want, easy to understand and simple enough to claim. Something that is good to you may not excite a new potential member, i.e. your first grading free. So this is actually an offer that I see some people put up. Join our martial arts school today and your first grading will be free. But they're not even a member. So the idea of getting their first grading free doesn't really excite them. What might excite them are their first session completely free, their first week completely free, free pair of gloves or a free uniform. These are some offers that I know work well, just based on the past different offers that we've run. And these are things that you can look at and not already be a member at a gym and think, yeah, that's something I'd potentially like to take them up on. So when you're thinking about running an offer, think if you weren't in love with martial arts as you are, and you were just potentially going to try out a new sport, try out a new hobby, what would jump out to you, and then that's how you can kind of craft an offer that might work. So if you run an offer, just think about what would jump out at you if you had never done martial arts before. It's as simple as that. So yeah, that's everything. If you do have any questions whatsoever, shoot me a message on Facebook, Donovan Wint. As I said, we're a digital marketing agency. We run ads for martial arts school owners. We don't run ads for anyone else, just martial arts school owners. So I kind of wanted to jump in to some do's and don'ts that I've noticed from within the community. But yeah, as I said, thank you for watching. If you do have any more questions, shoot me a message. And yeah, have a good day.